On towards Edok, 3v2, Implosion though, will lock two members down! That's gonna be Toy though, knocked up, he flickers out of danger, and it was a 3 with the conceal here. It's a pinch maneuver, that's a Jet Kundo, way of dragon, Sutsujin gets the Lord. Chidera now, not free hitting, but the damage will not come through. Toy bursts him down. Sutsujin collects the double, and that's 3 members down and out. A boy deleted, Makids left standing, trying to do everything in his power.
Sicilian and Hilda, and then the Lucas jungle. There's the change. Sutsujin, wow. Taking the Phobia's
Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen, as we head over to the beginning of our third game of the series, the finale, the conclusion is already, man. Edok on his signature pick, dealing some damage onto Beloyski. Rin's being able to follow it up either, but this is a boy on the Sicilian too, so they're no pushover themselves.
Okay, taking a look at the emblems here. Tyler with the Brave Smite, nothing too crazy. Oh, Edok.
Good poke here from both Aboy and Beloy. Rin's and Edok here. Tough for them, making it tough for them to clear their lanes, their waves, but no spells triggered just yet.
Yeah, emblem check once more by Indie Home. Inspire for, yeah, nothing too crazy. It's just the Wilderness Blessing and the agility for both XP and Rome of Geek Fan, Beloyski and Dobbs. Dyron on a signature pick, Tenacity, plus the agility. It's the Wilderness Blessing for Edok. Wants to be active too. Wants to try to match maybe that Beloyski move with Cho.
Let's see here for the composition. 4 flickers invested for side of RRQ. So yeah, being either ultra aggressive or being ultra conservative here for side of RRQ.
Okay. Again for RRQ, main objective point, hold up. All right, flicker out from Rin's. Main objective point will be the first turtle, Sutsujin.
Gobs though on the bottom side. Oh, good flicker by Edok again. To the creative player who opens up for first blood.
Wow.
RRQ gets it.
Finally, right? And right before the turtle as well. So let's see if RRQ can actually translate that over into the next neutral objective. Beloyski's gonna try to make that impossible for them. There's a boy as well in the vicinity, but Rin's with IMU gonna be able to zone a boy just a little bit. But here comes the 50-50. Makids is already on the way too.
Yeah, they're actually taking it very, very slow. Waiting for Edok to get level 4, I believe, here. Good lane by Chidera. This guy is he's improved so much from last season in the laning department. He's winning out most of his laning phases, but now Edok has 4. Sutsujin didn't choose to recall. He went for the purple buff, but he should still be healthy enough to get turtle. Yeah, no contest, it seems.
Rotation-wise here, it seems like RRQ will take the turtle, no problem. And it seems like just the trade is only a couple of camps for side of Makids.
So despite Makids having that level lead, they still have the clarity to be like, okay, we're just gonna concede that first turtle once again and look for something else on the map. Boy, maybe?
Good Purify, but Rin's was there to provide that damage. Beloyski mirrored by Edok, so there was no surprise attack attempt. The top lane, Chidera, needs to recall.
So for the way that a boy has been playing so far in the Sicilian, which technically needs some time to gather all the stacks, he has been playing very aggressively, so he finally does get punished for it. As we take a look at the audience prediction now, by GoPay, RRQ 89%. Again, not surprising for the Kingdom. Well done. Always great support. Edok, meanwhile, gets pushed back.
That was so good. Edok dodged G-Kundo, went for the shove. Luckily, Chidera was there for the Spear of Misery, because that could have been a possible pickoff for RRQ. The take on the turret, on the gold, too. Gold crab. Makids. Alright.
Where's he going? Meanwhile, for the MPL IDX streamer, oh, it's Amoy Gamoy. She's a talent for Geek. So if you guys want to check it out from her perspective, maybe gain some new insight, you guys can hop over to her stream because she's restreaming this game right now. I think she needs some support. Oh, she knows. Cute. She's shy.
Sure.
All right.
RRQ. looking for the neutral objective here. Turtle 2. You know, when it comes to neutral objective battles, RRQ just have it under control. Again, due to the trio mid having so much pressure, the Valentina, the Tigreal, and then Dyron now rotating as well. Both of the XPs rotating. Rin's still on the bat face this game.
I wonder if he's gonna go for something different. I think he's playing a little bit safely, right? Technically, with how aggressive Rins usually plays, it's a little bit of a way to ensure that he can stave off the pressure. But like we've seen in these few moments, D-Doc.
Flicker implosion finds you. Gobs here, able to flicker away alongside with Beloy, so no casualty there. RRQ though still shifting their gears on towards their top lane here, looking for the turret. Tyron, good knock upon towards Gobs, who has no flicker. Oh, good trade by Moskov though, so a tower for a tower here. That's the negotiation between the two teams.
2 flickers for 1 though, so RRQ actually end up winning the trade when it comes to resources. Now, how do they translate that to a team fight or to a bigger lead? Because I think with that battle, sending 4 players up top for RRQ, and Geek Fam, oh wow, great Chunpu. And Geek Fam only sending 1 down below with the same output. 1 turret is worth it for Geek Fam right now. And it's going to be RRQ who continues to play it slow. They really just want to play for neutral objectives, play through their winning conditions. There's no reason for them to force out fights right now. And if they do, they know they're going to be at a disadvantage because, again, with the Cho, there's that pick-off potential. Guerra still in the bottom lane. Dyron holding his own. Wow, good Spear of Misery.
Seems like even Dyron hasn't had the impact just yet. In terms of these items, Moskov already on his first item. We see the corrosion being built in. Oh, wait a second.
That's a good setup there by Sutsujin and Rins. Dyron not really far behind, and Sutsujin will take the kill. Gobs here, taken down twice this game. Now in the mid lane, that's a good immobilization. Rins though, good maneuvers, and that's a kill on towards the boy. Beloyski will find the trade though. Both mid laners down, and that's gonna be the Moskov actually finding the inner and the bottom side of the map.
Again, these structures are going to be so imperative. This is the classic Geek gameplay that we've seen time and time again. It looks like Toy is looking for a counter here, but wait a second, Beloy.
Implosion on towards 2. That's going to be Gobs though, trying to distract T-Dog very low, will not be able to be taken down there just yet, but Gobs will pay the price. 3rd time this time. But Kids barely survived. The mid tower collapses though.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, they still lose that mid-tier turret. And it's still RRQ who has the better footing on the neutral objective. Toy is going to be able to push out this top side as well. I think Dyron should be falling quite far close in order to help him get this other turret. So RRQ, they're being able to get a lot of things left, right, and center.
Yeah, great equalization on the board too, by the way. They're able to equalize in turrets there. Rins in the bottom lane.
The disengage, right? Now it's a 1v1. Rins and Chidera though.
Wow.
Reinforcements is not far, but good moves by Chidera with the SOD towards the mid. He's able to escape that almost nasty pinch.
Kids putting some pressure in the top lane. I think they want to go for a buff steal here, but Sutsujin is lurking in the area. That tower is absolutely going to go down, so it's another structure in favor of Geek. They're not going to allow RRQ to go for a trade in the bottom side either. And there goes the buff.
Okay. Down below now, RRQ are sending their troops to hold the Moskov. Finally, now we are seeing a response towards the Moskov. Bottom lane still, even tier 3 intact for Geek Fam. They're playing the slow game really, really well, able to match up against RRQ. And remember, for Geek Fam, it is really about weathering the storm. They want to play for the late game, for a boy to scale up, for Moskov to scale up. So far, despite the perfect turtle, it's been a better performance by Geek Fam to keep the lead lower than... I'd say even if they're down, even if they're just down by 2K, it's still worth it. So the fact that it's only 800 gold, it's phenomenal for RRQ, for Geek Fam.
Yeah, absolutely. The pressure is on RRQ for sure. Does the SOD hit? Does.
On towards E-Dog, 3v2. Implosion though will lock 2 members down. That's going to be Toy though, knocked up. He flickers out of danger, and It was a 3v2, but that will be 3 members of Geek Fam deleted.
That was so unfortunate. Really, really, really good response coming from RRQ.
This team is ridiculous, dude. You think about their drafts are just perfect. So perfect at times, you just get confused. Their execution matches it. RRQ have denied that win condition. It was so even up until it wasn't. And RRQ, they didn't get confused by the macro style of Geek Fam that, you know, usually is a trap to a lot of other teams. They get baited into that playing that macro style, trying to match to Moscow and then losing out on other parts of the map. RRQ just stay true to their win conditions, play for the neutral objectives, get it all, and then they collapse with one good synchronized play, and it's E-Dog, man. Again, this guy, what a roamer.
What a roamer indeed. Maked's now caught in the way of Dragon that was stolen by Rin. Sutsujin's in the fray! Maked's though will find the solo. E-Dog is in the area. No, no, no. It's gonna be Maked's here. Just juking left and right. Sutsujin finds and is able to lock him down, but that's just time bought for the side of Geek Fam.
I mean, technically Toy is still up, so he can still push in the lane, but a boy with this range should be able to clear it out as well. Meanwhile, Beloyski's positioning is rather eerie, but Tyron spots him out.
Oh no, Beloyski is able to get out, but the Enoch Might says no. Good lockdown there with an implosion. He will be taken down. Now mid turret taken down. Gonna be the base turret just left standing here for the top and mid. Oskov doing work in the bottom side of the map though.
Yeah, but the work is all just for a holy defense, right? And oh my, Chidera. Okay, he recalls just in time. Everybody was gonna collapse on him. Woo. Geek Fam get away with that one, but for RRQ, now they have their win conditions. It's even better. We were talking about it being below 3K. 3K is the benchmark. Now that it's 4K, it's going to be even difficult. It's more difficult, but I think the boy is still scaling quite well, despite, you know, again, the 4K now. Chidera is doing a better job, though. 3 item power spike completed, on the way for the Milfic gun. Kids gets the purple. Look at the Moskov. All alone. Can recall. Should be able to recall in time.
Oh!
Okay, 2 times now. Oh my lord.
Luckily. And but Rin so far, you can at the very least say that he's confident. Right? There are so many moments he goes in for 1v1. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. I think earlier on, Way of Dragon over to make it. If he was able to get that, I think that would have been huge for RRQ. So that's also something that Geek really need to consider, especially when we get into the later portions of the game. The damage coming from Rins, is he more focused on damage or utility with his build for Rins?
For Rins, he is going for Starlium Scythe, so definitely more damage. Starlium Scythe, Enchanted Talisman, and Glowing Wand. So there's a bit of utility there, but with the Starlium, he wants to deal damage. And looking at the damage dealt, he's not far behind him. Sicilian, he's the second, oh no, he's the 3rd damage dealer in the damage dealt. But it's because Sutsujin and Granger, Mr. Toy, have just been doing so much. Lord spawning for RRQ. Let's see if Geek Fam can continue this macro game. They've dealt with the wave in the bottom lane, so there's not going to be a threat, and they're going to stay decisive, committing onto the Lord.
Beloyski with the conceal here. It's a pinch maneuver. That's a Jet Kundo, Way of Dragon. Sutsujin gets the Lord. Chidera now not free hitting, but the damage will not come through. Toy bursts him down. Sutsujin collects the double, and that's 3 members down and out. A boy deleted. Maked's left standing, trying to do everything in his power to survive. But that's RRQ wiping Geek Fam out.
And the MPL arena goes wild. Ladies and gentlemen, wiped out in the 13th minute of the game. And there it is. It looks like RRQ still remain undefeated in MPL ID Season 15.
What Kingslayers? They're the Geek Slayers.
The Geeks have been slain by RRQ, and you can see the mastermind laughing in the back. Kescute, you mad lad, you genius. Oh my lord, these drafts have been